Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the station identification of one of Wayland City's resident YouTubers. Live in the basement. This is not MTV's remote control. And he is not Ken Ober. God rest Ken Ober's soul. This is WEML-TV, Channel 77. And now here's your host, New Bedford, Massachusetts' own, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you, Mr. Announcer. Hey, welcome everybody to another episode of WEML-TV, Channel 77. As you know, I'm not in the basement as usual. I am in my car. I just got out of church not too long ago, and it's 11:07. It's episode 385 of the show. What's going on, everybody? I hope that everyone is having a wonderful day. Hey, I can still see. That's crazy. Yeah, it's been a crazy, rough week for me, to say the least. It's been, it's been totally insane. Seriously, I gotta tell you, it's been one of those days where you just want to go. One of those weeks you want to go. Ew, found out that the washer that I usually use in the cellar wasn't working, unfortunately. It worked fine for my first two loads when I did the bedding in my work clothes, but then when I did my hangout, when I was about to do my hangout clothes, it wasn't working. I had to message my father about 2:50 in the morning, which I'm sure they didn't appreciate that, but I don't want to be angry and screaming and yelling and stomping around, waking everybody up just because the washer don't work. But thankfully, we have another washer that does work, and it's been working. It's been working fine to perfection. Excuse me, just a second as I'm adjusting things here. Whoa. Unfortunately, I think the only downside about not having the sorry, folks. So I think this would operate as a rear view mirror. So we got that going. So yeah, sorry about that. So my father said I could use the upstairs one, and I did that, and it was really, really cool. So it was really cool, totally awesome, and it worked very fine. The Red Sox lost to the Yankees yesterday, last night actually, 3-1 in 6 innings, because the game was called on account of rain. But a lot of bizarre things that happened in the 6th inning. The score was tied at 1, and and Hirokazu Sawamura was warming up for the Sox. And then what happened was, Alex Verdugo, was trying to be nice and help out the, help out the, there we go. It's going to get you something used to. I was trying to help out, I was trying to be nice to a young Red Sox fan, a kid, about to toss a ball to him. Some douchebag Yankee fan, grabbed the ball, and Alex Verdugo's like, what the heck, and threw it right back at Verdugo and hit him in the back of the neck, and Verdugo was like, hey man, come on, it's not right. He got really upset about that. Umpires, including the manager, Alex Cora, they were trying to calm him down. Even Jarren Duran, who made his major league debut in bizarre circumstances, to say the least. I'll tell you what, the whole thing started was like, a weather delay, and it was not even raining. So I'm like, okay, some gamesmanship's going on here. It seems like it worked for the Yankees, so they did beat the Red Sox, even though it's in 6 innings, and it was totally nuts, to say the least. And I gotta tell you, it was totally bizarre, to say the least. It was totally crazy, man. And so they found the fan out, they got him ejected, and Aaron Boone did not condone it. So some Yankee fans are saying that guy does not represent us, which is very good. Some Yankee fans were trying to be classy and help out and all that, but just Yankee fans. One girl on Twitter thought, that's my friend, and I'm like, you're uneducated. You really? Were you at the game? Were you at the game, lady? You know. So I responded with a meme of Dr. Evil going, right. You know. It's like, yeah, right. You know, come on now. You know, if that was the case, then I am the king of England, dude. Seriously. You know what I mean? Let's go. There we go. It's gonna be very hard for me. I gotta adjust this thing. To say the least, and nobody's behind me. I got mail in the mirror there. There was another incident that happened at another ballpark. Nationals and Padres were playing, and I forget which inning it was that this happened. There were shots right outside the stadium. I mean, just right outside the stadium. People were panicking. People were being upset. People were told to stay in their seats. And, you know, it was probably the most bizarre scene ever. And even Don Orsillo, who's on play-by-play for the Padres, was talking about this a little bit, and just and it was the craziest. I heard it was the craziest scene. One guy on Twitter taped himself watching the game when everything went down. You know, you hear pop, pop, pop. You're thinking, there we go. I think I got it. This is right. Okay. So you're thinking, fireworks, but you know, fireworks for 4th of July's been open for quite a while. And sorry, folks, I keep adjusting my camera. Keep my camera phone. So, anyways, I was very, very shocked that this was happening, and it was so surreal. We heard about, and just I was kind of shocked, But then again, it's America, and that's why I don't own any real life guns. Let's just say this: I don't own any real guns at all. I don't believe in that violence solves anything. But unfortunately, the way our country has been operating in this in this world, and sure, you know what I mean. I can go. There's no turn on red sign, so we're gonna go here. It's something that we all are dealing with on a daily basis, unfortunately, and it is a sad thing to see. So especially when you're trying to enjoy yourself at a ballpark, you got young children there, and then now young children. One tweeter typed that the 12-year-old son is scared. His 12-year-old son is scared. He said, "It was." I don't have 12-year-old son. I'm saying this person says, "Oh, my 12-year-old son is scared. It's he'll never feel to be the same." And it's the sad truth. In reality, that's what it. And I'm telling you, it was not fun. You know what I mean? Obviously, it was not fun. And I think this camera here is just really ridiculously. Hold up, man. Sorry about that, folks. Once again, it's I gotta get used to this. And this truck almost hit me. Why? You let me go. Thank you. Better hurry up, man. Okay. Thank you. So, anyways, it was a real surreal situation over there, and I'm hoping that Yankee fans behave themselves tonight when the game's on ESPN. It was really tough. So, but I'm a lot of people are upset they should protest the game and all that because the game should have been happening and everything else in between. Me, listen, I would take the loss to the Yankees. We're beating them in the season series 7-1, 7 games to 1 in the season series, man. So I wouldn't worry too much about that, to be totally honest. So it has been. Now, though Temu has not given us some current word on the DLC pack as of yet, I think they'll get right back onto it. For the Streets of Rage 4, the Mr. X Nightmare, if you don't know what happened, if you're a Switch owner, this probably would happen to you. Unfortunately, Dotemu had tried to validate the Streets of Rage Mr. X Nightmare DLC Streets of Rage 4 DLC pack, but unfortunately we weren't able to purchase it. It was only what, $8. So if you're a Switch owner and weren't able to purchase it, Nintendo was probably too busy trying to promote the new version of the Nintendo Switch OLED, the OLED Switch, to the point where they probably forgot about Dotemu trying to validate the Streets of Rage, Streets of Rage. This accursed camera, accursed device. Let me tell you. So they're trying to, but they completely forgot about that. So Dotemu will have to try it all over again, and it was very upsetting. And a lot of people were upset about it. Obviously, I was, and I got too irrational about it. But then I realized, hey, that's what happens. One person asked me if I had proof. I said, no, I have proof. It's just a theory, and that's what I'm thinking. Because remember, they did announce it earlier this week, so they're trying to advertise it and everything else. And I'm sure they'll probably get answers from fans and all that. But then all of a sudden, there's the, there's the moment, I just, this is really ridiculous, man. This thing, I'm gonna learn how to adjust this thing when I get home, man. It's just, really, there you go. I'm hoping that, sorry folks, this is something I'm trying to get used to, you know what I mean? I'm almost home anyways, so, it's hot out. It's about to rain too, I can tell. Because dark clouds overhead. Alright, boy, very impatient people. I think it's the problem with this world today. There's lots of very impatient and inconsiderate people, and possibly some that don't know how to drive, and that's probably another thing too. None of the issues, but I'm trying, you're trying to do this, trying to focus on this, and you're trying to keep your eyes on the road, so it's kind of tough. But yeah, so the DLC pack, I am suspecting it might come out this week for Switch players. So we're trying to keep that to tempo. I try to enter a contest on Twitter where if all I gotta do is be chosen and get the so when they announce the winners, I'm following both accounts because it's ridiculous. So yeah, I am really upset about this, and because I wanted to play as Estelle with Max Thunder and Shiva. I want to play those characters and try them out, but unfortunately, that's the one. Nintendo a lot of people think it's Nintendo, and I believe it is too, because Nintendo is too occupied with the Switch OLED thing, the OLED thing. I'm gonna call it OLED. OLED, supposed to be a bigger one, 7-inch screen and all that good stuff, and what we reveal in October. And it is something that it is crazy. You know what I mean? So it is a crazy situation, to say the least. And yeah, I just drove by Church Street here. So I'm taking a different route home, and you realize that you can see. Oh man, why do people hog these roads, man? A bunch of road hogs, man. Seriously. Seriously. As my friend Dragon would say, was the Arthur kid. Seriously, man. Anyways, yeah, I'm hoping to have a better week. Fingers crossed. I am very hoping to have a better week. This past week, man, the car is all fixed up. The brakes work now and everything else, and okay, we're ready to go here. So it is. So I am heading home. Got a few more blocks. And what's that in the middle of the road? Oh, it's just McDonald's fry container. I think there's another reason why COVID happened, because people like to litter way too much, man. You know what I mean? They like to litter way too much, and that's what's, and everything else. It is something else. So So I will bid you adieu for right now. I watched Slammiversary last night. Tonight's Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank. That's right. Money in the Bank is tonight. I'll give you the results after the show is over, and it'll be a whole lot of fun. And let's see what's this card going to do. This card's going to turn right. I'm going to turn this way, and we're good. All right. So I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And until the next episode, peace, love, bless out.